All right. Hello, good morning, good evening, and good night. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic because today we're going to be talking about a couple different Yieldmax ETFs. I want to talk about specifically, I want to talk about YMAX and I want to talk about ULTY. More specifically because recently I actually made another buy within my portfolio. I bought some more YMAX. So I want to kind of digest that, how much money I exactly put in, and as well, I bought ULTY not too long ago. As you guys can see, I made a purchase back on October 11th, which was roughly about a week ago in terms of ULTY. And I want to talk a little bit about how this position has been performing because ULTY was up about 2% today, and then YMAX itself was up about 1.3%. So what we'll do is we'll look at the dividends being paid out. We'll look at how my positions are holding up, and we'll talk a little bit about why YMAX is up today. So if that does sound good, please do remember to subscribe. We're up to 5,784 subscribers, 347 subscribers in the past 28 days. I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you so much. I'm going to keep on doing my thing and posting every single day. Keep doing your thing, subscribing and liking. I really appreciate it. Awesome. So let's get into today's video. Great day today. YMAX is up 1.38%, and we have ULTY up about 1.93%. So YMAX. Let's talk a little bit about YMAX because I recently made a little buy for YMAX. As you can see here in this top line, I bought 73 more shares at $17.58. $17.58. Look at that, $17.57. We are right back up to exactly where I bought. So how does this kind of make sense? Because I bought it about October 16th, a few days ago. What I did was I actually bought some YMAX. I bought it just before they paid out their ex-dividend. And if you guys aren't sure what this is, Yahoo Finance, they changed their page. It looks a little, I don't like it, but whatever. We're going to work with it. But basically, YMAX, they paid out a dividend of 17 cents. Now, what had happened was their stock price dropped 17 cents and then recovered back all the way up to 17.57. So basically, this position that I just acquired just basically paid me out a dividend, and then the capital stayed the exact same. It stayed flat, which is awesome. That's exactly what we want to see from our Yieldmax investment. And we're talking about 73 shares. So what I want to do here is I just want to see exactly how much that was. 73 times 17.58. Boom. So this was roughly about $1,200 worth of YMAX that I purchased. And that let's just see here, that 73 shares? 73 shares times the new dividend of 17.47. Boom. So that's going to pay me about $12 more every single week. For this month, we'll multiply it by 4, let's say. It's going to pay me $50 more. So that was a sizable investment, a decent investment that has already recouped its principal, which I love to see. Now, let's talk a little bit about ULTY because ULTY, if you guys don't know, check my cash. My cash is negative. Why is that? Because I'm $732 in debt. I use margin in order to buy more ULTY. You can see here, I bought 117 shares, and then I bought another 47 shares, which were on margin. I'm pretty sure some of these 117 shares were also on margin as well, but I haven't added that up. But key thing to note here, my cash is negative 732. My buying power is $1,139. If my buying power goes to zero, I get a margin call. A margin call is where they basically look at my ULTY shares and they would sell in order to make up the difference where my buying power went negative. They would sell off of some of my positions in order to recoup and pay back the debt that I owe. But for the current time being, we're sitting with a $1,000 balance on a $2,000 investment with only $732 in debt. We are sitting totally fine. I'm going to definitely look to add more to my margin portfolio and continue to build this up because I do believe that the best thing when using our Yieldmax investments is to potentially use a little bit of leverage in order to boost our returns. And you could already see today we gained $50. Cool. It looks like total, if you stick with me here, we're down 3.3%. But look at this. I got paid out. We have how many shares of ULTY? Let's see exactly. We have 164 shares. Cool. So we have 164 shares times the dividend that was paid out, which was 82 cents. So let's see exactly how much I'm going to be making this month. 82 cents, that's $134 I'll be making this month. Sure, the share price hasn't fully recovered because my average share price here, $10.60. And the stock is only sitting at $10.04. So there's still a long ways to go, but we are definitely a step in the right direction, because look at this. Both YMAX up 1.38%, ULTY at 1.93%. What was SPY, the market? 0.38%. Any day where YMAX and ULTY is beating the market is a fantastic day. That's exactly what we want to see. We want to see high dividends from both YMAX and ULTY, and we would love, of course, if they beat the market. And why does this happen? ULTY, I mentioned they hold about 15 to 30 underlying stocks. They prey on the volatility. Look, YMAX holds all the different Yieldmax investments, and I have just a couple up here to show you today what happened. SQY, a good example. YMAX went up $1.38%. We're not talking dollars, we're talking percents. 1.38%. Cool. Well, SQY, one of the Yieldmax ETFs it holds, 1.42%. Another one, BYBIT, the Bitcoin ETF, 3.34%. Great. We had another great one, MSTY, 8.85%. And then what I wanted to show you was, even though MRNY, the mRNA option income strategy ETF, even though it was down negative 1.25%, Yieldmax was up. And that's because Yieldmax invests in all of the Yieldmax ETFs. So even though one might go down, if we have a majority that trend up over time, we are going to be okay. Square, which is a pretty much like a tap service like Visa, I think it's a fantastic company. I think they're going to be around. Their Yieldmax ETF is doing well. We have YBIT, which is Bitcoin, a little bit more diversified. We're jumping into crypto here. Bitcoin has been on a good run, therefore the ETF is going up. Cool. We have MSTR. MSTR, I'm pretty sure, is in the AI space, if I'm not mistaken. You can roast me in the comments if I'm wrong, but MSTY, pretty sure it's in that space. But you can see here 8.5%, and it's been trending well as a Yieldmax investment, 50% over the IPO, and been paying some great dividends. mRNY, I'm pretty sure mRNA, I think this is for Moderna, I'm not exactly sure, but this is in, I guess, the healthcare space. I'm not 100%, but you could see here, even though it's down negative 1.25%, our Yieldmax strategy is doing good. And it's been performing very well in terms of our investments. As we continue to add more, you could see here, we're up about 4.13%. We're going to only continue to add here. I'm going to look to add more to my margin account just to kind of tell you guys what I'm doing. But just wanted to give an update on my position, the new 73 shares that I acquired, and then how exactly that's performed as it's recouped back to its original investment, and it's going to be paying me out that 17-cent dividend. So if that does sound good, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. This was just a little tidbit to show you guys how ULTY, how YMAX, and how my portfolio is performing with the recent buys. If you guys did enjoy, we're up to 5,784 subscribers. Do your best, subscribe, join our page if you're interested. I'll post videos every day for you guys. This was just a little check-in. I really appreciate you guys sticking around. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.